CB, and this one waiting is hard like this because what's going on here in Mbok. And then still in the news, NLC protest was mere distraction, says minister. You see, this protest that NLC protested, why Maka, why? It wasn't needed now. It was just a mere distraction, the minister said. Oh, and by the way, in Ondo State, a lot seemed to be happening there, as the wife of the former governor did say, Akeredolu has accused, in fact, slammed the sister, or let's say niece, of the former governor for supporting his then deputy, Aiyedatiwa, and says she called her bloody serpent. For supporting Aiyedatiwa's gubernatorial ambition. Lagos, these are the hot topics that we have this hour. You know what? Make a good drink water, drop cup. We'll be right back to begin dissecting the conversations one at a time. Stay with us. This is Evening Rush 90.3, Voice of the People FM.
Looking for the perfect getaway?
Look no further than the luxurious accommodations at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, Lagos, number 42, Muritala Muhammad International Airport Road, Lagos.
Relax and unwind in a beautifully appointed rooms featuring all the amenities you need for a comfortable stay.
Whether you're traveling for business or pleasure, our attentive staff is here to ensure that your everyday need is met. We also offer complimentary pick-up and drop-off from the Lagos Airport.
Take advantage of our state-of-the-art fitness center, outdoor pool, and enjoy a delicious meal at our on-site restaurant.
With stunning views, world-class service, and a prime location, Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, Lagos is the perfect choice for your next vacation or business trip.
So, why wait? Book your stay today and experience ultimate in comfort and luxury at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel.
For bookings and reservations, please call 0815-8003-333 or 0815-7003-333. You can visit our website at airportgoldentuliphotel.com.
Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, where luxury meets comfort.
Listen to hot critical analysis and top trending topics of the day. Join Precious, Monday to Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. on The Evening Rush.
You are welcome back. It is still 90.3 Voice of the People FM. So this is still the Evening Rush. So let's get straight into the conversation. You'd recall that over the weekend we heard that Ukraine, last week rather, Ukraine had donated 25,000 tons of wheat as emergency food assistance to about 1.3 million Nigerians. You know, that is 1.3 million vulnerable Nigerians. In crisis affected, especially crisis affected people around the northeast Nigeria region, because of the rising inflation and food price spikes in the country. So now, Peter Obi of the Labour Party, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party on the 2023 election, has said that it is disheartening and a national disgrace that a war-torn Ukraine is donating food to Nigeria. Mr. Obi today, Monday, said it is on his Twitter, aka X handle. In fact, quoting him now, he says it is disheartening that a once economically confident nation, blessed with vast arable land and abundant natural resources, now relies on a war-torn Ukraine for food assistance, Mr. Obi said. This national disgrace stems from years of leadership failure, necessitating urgent reflection and a reordering of our national priorities and resource management and allocation, he said. Now, Mr. Obi also added that the Nigeria must aggressively reorder our priorities by investing resources in productive sectors like agriculture. So that get as we do them, we must make sure we check ourselves again so that we could pay attention to very productive sectors like agriculture. Addressing insecurity, he also said that addressing insecurity is crucial for farmers to return to their fields. Because if these people don't go back to their fields, they don't go farm, how will we just get this food we talk about? We go, we shall, we will. But at the end of the day, what can we do when people can no longer go to their farms and their safety is not guaranteed when they go to their farms? So he further says that addressing insecurity is what we need, and it is very crucial for farmers to return to their fields, enabling a productive manufacturing sector and supporting small businesses. As a result of inflation, food prices have spiked to an unbearable level, forcing Nigerians to protest, in different parts of the country, So Barrister Darlington would also recall that, just last week, we saw a video of a particular truck. I don't know if we heard it belongs to one of the big boys. Some said it was Boa, some said it was Dangote, in the northern states, that was looted, vandalized. And most of the food items in that lorry was scattered away with by the vandals. As though that wasn't enough, we also heard what happened in Abuja of what we thought was the National Emergency Management Agency's warehouse, which we eventually found out that it belonged to the Ministry of Agriculture. And they also looted. They went to the warehouse where there was food. Everything where they see Shawe so they catered it. And most of these things are for relief and disaster management and all of those. Right now, NEMA is on a red alert because all their warehouses across the country, they don't station. I wanted to say machinery. They've stationed police security to ensure that what happened before does not happen again. And then to also buttress that further, today again in Abuja, we saw the situation that happened at Day Market early today at Abuja, where people also looted and attacked a lorry that's trying to bring in food items. And we're just wondering, how long will this continue? How did we even get to this point in the first place? And how do we continue? At what point do we now get to have a say in our country? How do business operators now move their food items from one part of the country to the other with all of this that is happening? Are people doing businesses safe? We're doing their businesses. What is going on? Barrister Darlington.
Precious.
Sir?
It's terrible. Good evening, viewers and diaspora. I never thought it would get to this stage. I'm telling you. Is it that the government was not proactive or what? You remember that early last year, what the Food and Agricultural Organization told us that there will be famine in Nigeria this year. They said it because they look at how these bandits and herdsmen were ravaging our farms, and they predicted that something like this will happen. They predicted it. We discussed it here last year. Nobody paid attention. That is it. In Nigeria, we don't work with data. We just live by the day. We don't plan anything. We wait until problem come to our doorstep before we begin to look for solution. It has been like that for successive Nigerian government. If they have listened to this organization last year, things will not be like this. I'm telling you, nobody paid attention to the danger that was looming. They thought it would just go away on its own. It cannot. You can't cheat nature. If you don't plant anything, you will not harvest anything.
So, P2B's remarks was against the background that Ukraine is a country that has been at war, I think, since 2021 with Russia. So if a country that has been at war with another country can still make out time to farm, and not just farm, but farm enough to not just feed their people, to also send to us, extend a helping hand to us, then what's going on in our country?
It is an embarrassment. It's a national disgrace.
But a lot of people are saying it's not an embarrassment. I mean, Ren Omokri just said something. He posted something. He was like, it's not a national embarrassment that we're collecting food from Ukraine. So we should stop saying that. He said that that's not a national embarrassment and that we should stop making it look like. In fact, he said it is very ignorant for P2B to even say that it is a national disgrace for Nigeria to receive food aid from Ukraine because it is a war-torn country. He said Obi needed to be educated about Ukraine and wheat, saying Egypt received food aid from Ukraine long before Nigeria did, and Egypt is still dependent on Ukraine for 60% of its wheat and much of its fertilizer needs. Yet Egypt is a country that P2B praises. So he said that. I mean, you know that Ukraine, for instance, makes for a good percentage of the world's wheat supply.
Precious. Sir? You see, there are certain, if you know where you stand, where your position is in life, there are certain things you cannot do. I'm telling you, any human being who does not know his stand and his worth is not a human being. For God's sake, Nigeria is the biggest black nation in the whole world. We are the hope of the black race. Nigeria is the giant of Africa. Nigeria is the biggest economy in Africa. How can such a person with such a standing be collecting handout for 1.3 million people? Is Omokri aware of this position? Handout 1.3 million people. I see it as an insult. I'm telling you, these are things you give to beggars, so you're going to manage this. What will the 1.3 million people out of 218 of them, what impact will it make? They are giving us 25,000 whatever. How many people will get that aid from Ukraine? That is where I see it as an insult. Tinubu told us we can feed ourselves. Is that not true? He said it, that we're not going to import any food. If care is not taken, they are indirectly importing this food, though, precious. It is not beyond this government to be importing food indirectly and telling us it was their aid from Ukraine. Must we accept such a thing since it is not even, it's like a drop in the ocean of need? I'm telling you, tomorrow another country will bring something again. They will tell us it was a gift. I am suspecting that this government is indirectly importing the same food Tinubu said they will not import. Because I don't see how they are going to get out of the wood if they don't import food. I don't see how. Because rainy season is coming now and nobody talking of what? Farming. I didn't see any serious activity in the farming area. Because bandits and Fulani herdsmen will not allow them. So, what are you expecting in the next harvest season? What are you going to harvest? Is it not obvious? Before you can harvest, you must plant. Is there any serious farming activity, agriculture activity going on anywhere in Nigeria now? Please, Precious, tell me. Tell me if there is. So, indirectly, they have started importing this food though, gradually. I'm telling you authoritative, that could be what is going on. If not, I don't see why Nigeria should accept such a token from a country that is fighting war that we're supposed to be helping. On what basis will they be sending such a thing to us? On what basis? If not that our situation has become a basket case. That's the meaning. There are gifts you don't accept if you know your worth.
You're talking about the Ukraine giving Nigerians grain, Mr. Darlington.
Yes, it is wrong. The thing does not have any weight at all. This thing they gave us is just for 1.3 million people. It cannot even cover a local government in Lagos State, not to talk of the whole country. What are you saying? Is that what we should be celebrating now? They should not even give us such a gift. Since Tinubu said that we can feed ourselves, why is he accepting such an insulting?
This is actually a country in war currently.
Yes. On what basis would they not be giving you food? How? If it's not an insult. Tell me. Besides, Tinubu said we can feed ourselves, that he will not import food. Is that not what he told us? So this one that is coming now, why did they accept it? These are things they need to explain to us now. Why did they accept it? He should have kept his words, and tell them, no, we don't need your grain. Yes, now we don't need it. We can take care of ourselves. Or is it compulsory that we must accept everything? No, is it any gift they give us that we must accept?
We're not even in war. I don't know, but a
that will tell you how bad it is.
It's giving us food.
Do you know my word here? Tomorrow, Tinubu will use it as part of his achievement. That even Ukraine is partnering with the federal government. Even Ukraine is partnering with federal government. They are happy with the administration. That's why they are giving us food supply. That's the way they put it. And nobody will interrogate this partnership. Nobody will interrogate it. On what basis?
Is there even a partnership there?
That is the way they put it now. They will not tell you straight up that this is the reason, but we know better. There is no need for Nigeria to accept such a gift. And I've listed my reason. By the position of Nigeria, we should be giving. We should be giving.
As the giant of Africa, right?
What are you telling me? We should be giving. There is no reason for us to accept any food aid from any country, anywhere in the world. There is no reason. Mention any food crop that cannot grow in Nigeria. Mention one. From Jos to Benue to even northeast. Mention anything we cannot grow in Nigeria.
But Mr. Darlington, in your own take, what do you think is the reason? What is the reason currently for the hardship and the scarcity of food items in Nigeria right now? What is going on there? Because I don't think we've ever had it this hard. It hasn't gotten to this point.
Promise.
Sir?
Since last year, when I was shouting here, Shebi, they said that we don't like Tinubu, we don't like APC. We're always talking about Tinubu, APC, Buhari. Is it not as a result of bad leadership? Is there any other thing? No, tell me why we are where we are, if not bad leadership. And when I make reference to where we were under PDP, somebody will say, you always saying it. Tell me what else I should say. Tell me. If I will not make reference to the good times we had, what should I make reference with?
Is it that the past administration did not plan for this day? Is it that they didn't have adequate plan or adequate storage of foodstuff?
No, they were busy pursuing Fulani agenda. That was what all the 8 years, that was where it wasted. Fulani agenda. Is that not what we saw? No, is that not where this thing escalated? That these guys had the boldness to be terrorizing farmers? I was saying it here. That is why this thing is so painful. I don't know why we will say things. Things we know that is for national good. People will not pay attention. Rather, they will be attacking you. Everything we said since last year, is it not bearing fruit now? Imagine if these people are taking time to say, look, you this whatever you call yourself, leave our farmland alone. Imagine. At least Benue farmers should have been in farmland. They should have been farming. They should have been farming, for God's sake. This will not be this bad. We know how good Benue yam is, how people love it. We know how Benue products are selling like hotcake, especially in Lagos here. Now, where are they? They just disappear because these people are in IDP camp. Even their family home, their ancestral home has been taken over. Their villages renamed. And the federal government is not paying attention. And you are telling me that this thing is going away tomorrow. No serious effort to even stop it. That means this thing will persist. Just like this insecurity that have lasted for 15 years. I will not be wrong to say that by next year this food scarcity will continue. I will not be wrong if something serious is not done now. I will not be wrong. Because
it all boils down to insecurity in the north.
Because leadership is very, very lethargic. We don't have a serious leader who can tackle it. That's the meaning. Rather, they are pampering them. And you want the insecurity to just disappear on its own. Is it possible? Come on to prosecute those who are funding this. Nobody want to pay attention. Everybody just pretend as if all is normal. and then we turn around to be crying wolf.
You recall the 400 names that have not yet been named, and we don't know them. We just know that there is a list.
I mean, you can see
of
now
400 people sponsoring.
At times I feel like I have wasted my time, seriously, because it's like we are pouring water on stone. Promise, it's like we are pouring water on stone. Nobody is paying attention to the real issues, the fundamental issues that is plaguing Nigeria. Nobody is discussing it at all. Rather, they will be jollicating from one part of the world to the other, making promises.
Okay, Mr.
Saying things that will not happen.
Let's hold on a bit. Speaking about leadership and traveling and trying to win investors, Osita Chidokwa, former Minister of Aviation, has described President Bola Tinubu's comment on Nigerians bribe-seeking officials as unfortunate. He recalled that the Tinubu had, during his meeting in Qatar, told investors to report any Nigerian official asking them for a bribe. However, reacting to the statement with newsmen, Osita Chidokwa accused Tinubu of demarketing Nigeria in the eyes of investors. Quoting him now, he said, "It was an unfortunate statement. I was embarrassed that the president was continuing Buhari's type of demarketing of Nigerians. There are many Nigerians who will not ask you for a bribe. The people who would probably ask for a bribe are in the minority. The job of the president is to sell Nigeria, to be the chief salesperson of the country. I don't really blame the president. I blame the inability of the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Minister of Information for the theme of government." He said a lot. Mr. Dainty, you recall that during former President Buhari's time, that was when he called Nigerian youths lazy youths, right? He said a lot of things. It was still then that he went to Germany, in the presence of former German Chancellor Merkel, and he said, women are supposed to be in the kitchen, right? What do you have to say about
the other room?
Yes, in the other room. In the other room and in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he mentioned that too.
My dear,
so what do you think? What do you think about President Tinubu's statement about his aides, trying to bribe people? What kind of picture does it leave for our country?
Do you know why I'm not surprised? I don't know why Osita Chidoka is surprised. He has told you he will continue from where Buhari stopped. Why are you surprised? I am not. Seriously, I'm not. The only thing that bothers me now is that Nigerians have kept quiet while their country is being destroyed. That is what bothers me. It's like we are a lonely voice in the wilderness. I'm telling you.
So you say you're trying to woo investors. Is it a fair thing to say to investors?
Do you know why I'm so sorry about the whole situation? If you know your position and how you came into office, do you need to always be making reference to corruption? When you are saying all these things, the international community, your hosts are looking at you. In fact, they are punching their laptop and your profile is coming out. And they are looking at the man who is talking about corruption, fighting corruption. Yes, now. I mean, is this not on Google?
In fact, Mr. Darlington, hold on a bit. Sorry to cut you off. Let me finish Osita Chidokwa's comment. He said, the government has to have a theme like we are pro-investment and we want to attract foreign exchange. Our mission is to deodorize Nigeria, to tell a good story about Nigeria, Africa's rising narrative, and to say that this change of government is a new mandate that tells how Nigeria has been able to sustain democracy going to 25 years now. I don't know. He said we are supposed to deodorize Nigeria. I don't understand. What do you understand by that?
Yes, now it's not possible. That is my worry. Promise, on a more serious note, Precious, I am looking for a day I will come here and hear at least see one verifiable good news I can talk about. I am looking for that day.
So you're saying there is nothing good to talk about Nigeria?
I'm not talking of propaganda. Something that you and I can verify and is authentic. And we can say yes, they have gotten it right here. Mention that thing
about Nigeria or the
everything
administration.
About Nigeria, about the administration. At least to say that okay, he's beginning to change. Remember when CBN happened here? What did that do? What's her name?
Better Edu.
Better Edu happened. When this other person happened, we thought that yes, Tinubu is coming out to fight corruption. What happened at the end of the day? It just died down like fire. They poured cold water. Everything just died down. Up to that, nothing.
But the president suspended her, Mr. Darlington.
Precious, please.
Sir.
The suspension is not enough. In a Senate claim, I'm talking of sending people to jail and recovering all that they looted. That is what is called fighting corruption. You don't tell somebody who have stolen, or you go home and sin no more.
The president suspended her and said there was going to be an investigation on that case. And they said the matter, and we've not heard anything about that.
Since that time, they said that nobody has. Did you hear when somebody was saying it? That since that time, nobody, even the people he told,
he even trended on X last week. Better Edu trended. People were like, okay, what is going on with the situation? What is going on? Are they holding her accountable? Have they not been able to get anything out of that case?
To tell you how weak this president is. Do you know that since he gave that order to investigate and charge the matter to nothing?
No, Barrister Darlington, you can't say that now because I mean, all right. So let's move to another.
No, you say I cannot say that. Please,
you can't say weak now because the president has ordered an investigation, and if an investigation is good, he's not the one that will conduct the investigation. Okay. So you cannot say that the president is weak if he's conducting an investigation.
Hold on. The one he ordered the CBN that they are giving him report.
Do you know if the man is still going on with the investigation, the external private investigator?
Precious.
Sir.
This investigation.
Let's
investigation will last for 20 years.
Barrister Darlington, let's go to other.
The one they investigated under Buhari, what came out of? Mention one person under Buhari. One prominent people that was jailed under Buhari. So even the people they jailed under Buhari, he brought them out and gave them national honors. So two of us.
So Barrister Darlington, we've been talking about fixing the country and all that, but the vice president has come out to say that the president Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration is facing a very difficult and challenging task.
Not back to that place. That's when I will tell you they are doing something. If not, they are talking to themselves. We don't know what these people have done to Nigerians. You don't know how many families that have been wasted because of this administration. We don't talk it because it has not affected some people. That's why they see it so easy. They talk as if it coming now.
But even former President Muhammadu Buhari also stated that it's not very easy. In fact, when he left office, he even mentioned that
he said we're going to miss him.
He said it's even easier.
People are actually missing. It seems people are actually missing.
But he even mentioned that it's even easier to.
A lot of people are saying they miss him.
He even said it's even easier to control his cows than to lead Nigerians because things are really difficult. I mean, Nigeria is really difficult and complex to control.
So we are the reason why he destroyed Nigeria for 8 years. That we are the reason. Tell me who protested against Buhari. Tell me that person that opposed him. Look, Precious, please. I don't want these people to be gaslighting us. What did he say that we are the easiest person? We are the biggest. We are the best we move to control. If not, who country will tolerate Buhari for 8 years for what he did? Mention any country. With all this thing he did, he's still blaming us.
What did he do, Mr.
What did he do?
What did he do?
Even after leaving office, he's still apologizing for what he did to us. Is he not the one that battered this economy now that everybody's crying? No, is he not the one that handed over to Tinubu? Oh, you talk now. He
apologized when he said people are going to miss him. That people are
people
are going to know his worth when he leaves.
Which worth? I said the same man. Is it not the same man? The Tinubu and his officials are crying that they destroyed the economy. They destroyed the country. Is it not the same person?
But he just said now that Tinubu said he's going to continue from where Buhari started. So if they are saying he destroyed the economy, how did they not say they are still going to continue?
That will tell you the contradiction. The contradiction in these people. I have told you, don't believe any politician or any Nigerian politician because they are not my ideal politician. Politicians are known for evil, saying things that are not there, but Nigerian own, they tell blatant lies that even Satan is angry with. Lies. All this thing that Shetima is saying now, he does evil. Buhari said the same for 8 years. Nobody has asked all the things Buhari promised us for 8 years. Where are they? He didn't do one. And this one has come again. They destroyed the economy. To build it is not easy. And they are continuing to go down again. And Nigerians are just looking at them. No, we are not looking at them. This one will come now. He will even go for 8 years.
One of the promises I remember was turning naira to $1.
Can you imagine? But what now is that Nigerians are looking as if all is well. Are we not supposed to be asking Tinubu, ask Buhari, all the things he promised us for 8 years? Where is one? Which one did he complete? This one did he do? As if, yes, we say, okay, under Buhari, this is what we enjoyed.
He said he did his best.
Under but this is what we enjoy, and you come now, you say you continue from there again, and say people are expecting a paradise. I mean, you will be disappointed if you are expecting anything with what is going on. No? With what Tinubu has told you that he come to consolidate, you will be wasting your time expecting anything. That is the truth. And he's acting it out big time. He's not wasting time.
All right, so Barrister Darlington, moving on the way forward, the Minister of Agriculture, Food Security, Senator Abubakar Kyari, says the ministry will this week commence the distribution of 42,000 metric tons of grains across the 36 states of the Federation, as approved by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This is away from the about 25,000 tons given to us, tons of wheat given to us by Ukraine, right? So Kerry said the ministry is working with the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, and the Department of State Services to ensure the grains get to the right people in the right packages and quantities, so that it's not like some people will now have more than others, right? So he made this, known on his Twitter platform today. According to the minister, he said 58,500 metric tons of milled rice from mega rice millers will also be released into the market for stabilization. So that means respecting, pumping in of more rice into the markets. So this is like things that the federal government is already doing to cushion the effect of the hunger in the land. He said that this would help to stabilize the market. Also, he said in these trying times, I extend sincere compassion to those affected by the hardship in the country. I understand the gravity of the situation, especially with the unfortunate event of foodstuff warehouse looting. Amidst these challenges, I want to assure that our commitment to your well-being remains resolute. We shall commence the distribution of 42,000 metric tons of grains, he said. So we're looking forward to this starting soon. The government is, acting, and as promised, they're doing what they can to ensure that they calm this situation.
Precious, please. How many Nigerians will this thing to touch in a positive way that is sustainable? How many? You have forgotten we're over 200 million, no? You have forgotten, Abi? So out of 200 million, you just call 1 million people. Let us do 1 million, and you give them. You say you are trying. I don't understand. The other almost 199 million. What happened to them? God Almighty. Did you know there's one rat they call witchcraft rat? When you are sleeping, that rat will be biting your leg and be blowing breeze. You won't even know that something is eating you until the morning you discover that your foot is gone. Is that not how that rat behave? It will be chopping you and blowing breeze every time. We share your pain. We sympathize with your pain. Don't worry. Meanwhile, you are magnifying the pain every day. You are not even doing one single thing to ameliorate the pain. The following day, don't worry. I know that you are not feeling well. I know that this thing I'm doing is not good for you. But don't worry. You hear? Don't worry. I'm doing something about it. Don't worry. By the time you finish speaking, he will go and make sure that the pain will continue. The following day, are you still suffering the pain? Don't worry. I will do something now. Just be patient. You hear? Endure for a while. That's what they will be telling you until you die. They will say that's how God wants it. Is that not what is going on here? So look at how many people we are, and you are bringing grain for less than 2 million, 3 million people, and you say you are trying.
So speaking about looting of warehouses and grains, the FCT Minister for State, Mariam Mahmood, says the FCT administration will establish a police post in all warehouses to prevent miscreants from invading and looting their conduct. In all the warehouses in Nigeria, there will be a police post there to guard the foodstuffs.
So a police post?
Yes.
So you don't read that side?
She stated this on Monday in Abuja after an assessment visit to the warehouse located at Gwagwatacha, which was looted by residents on Sunday to ascertain the level of damage. The minister described the looting as a very unfortunate incident, stressing that the hoodlums carted away with all the grains and all the foodstuffs. In fact, in her words, she said the action, according to her, is beyond hunger. It is rather criminal. Mr. Darlington, do you think, no matter the level of hunger, do you think he has to push someone to break in and steal?
I have told you here that no army on earth, no force on earth can defeat hunger. I have said it here severally.
But a crime is a crime.
Which crime?
No matter the circumstances.
Hold on, which crime? That brought the hunger, you didn't commit crime. Do you know that starvation is a crime against humanity? Don't you know? Don't you know that starvation is a crime under UN Charter? You are not supposed to starve anybody. It is a crime against humanity. If not starvation, then what is driving them to what they are doing? Hold on, go and show me one man that is humble, or that is acting like a reasonable person under hunger. Maybe you don't even know the type of hunger that drove these people to do what they are doing. No? I'm talking of hunger that have lasted 3-4 days. No single thing in your stomach, something reasonable. That is, they'll say yes, so at least motiyo, at least I don't try. Nothing. Do you know that type of hunger? My dear, I don't think you know. If you know, you will not blame those people. I'm not joking. The risk they are taking. Do you know that they want to take such a risk?
So if such keeps happening in Nigeria, what will be the way out? Where are we going to? I don't understand.
The way out.
If people start breaking and stealing and looting things, if it gets to that point in Nigeria, what is going to happen?
That is why some of us are shouting.
How would that be curbed? How would it be controlled?
Avoid it before it happens. Precious, you will bear me with. I've been saying it here. Avoid this anarchy before it happens. But government will not listen. They believe that they can use force. No force can defeat hunger. A hungry man is an angry man. No force can defeat it. I'm telling you. How many of them did they arrest? Which prison are you going to put all of them? They will tear the prison into two.
All right, so still in line with the security, still in line with food scarcity, and let's go back to one of the causes, which is insecurity. In Benue State, we did hear that several people, including a soldier, have been killed or reportedly killed in separate attacks by suspected bandits in Kwande and the Akpa local government area of the state. That is Benue State. Over the weekend, this happened. Now, it was learned that the attacks occurred during between Saturday and Sunday in Udedeku community of Maavia, Nkunmong district in Mbaikyo Council Ward, Turanjatu Aka, and other areas, and Kwande and Apa LGs respectively. So this is about 3-4 local governments that this happened. Now, according to local sources, the bandits invaded the Udedeku community in Kwande, and there were several people, and they said several people were reportedly killed in that attack on that community. Some locals said to also be missing at the moment because they can't find where all their people are so far. And confirming the incident, the Force Commander Operation Well-Stroke Major General Sunday stated that suspected armed bandits attacked soldiers deployed in Uchimku local government, Akpa local government area, resulting to the death of one soldier and the injury of another. He said suspected armed bandits have also attacked soldiers in that area. Now, the troops in response killed 3 and injured several of them. They recovered 1 AK-47 rifle round of ammunition from them so far. Now, regarding the attack in Kwande, the OPWS commander mentioned that troops are conducting a clearance operation to flush out suspected armed foreign bandits. They call them foreign. That's what I wanted to get to that point. Armed foreign bandits who invaded the LGA. So, I mean, this is not the first time that we're hearing that those who attack people, especially in Benue State and other states, are not Nigerians, that are foreign. But how long do we keep letting people who are not Nigerians, if this is true, to destroy Nigerians? And it looks like, it's not. Is that not even against our sovereignty? Is that not even polarizing our country or our sovereignty?
Those are mercenaries.
That's we are sure, we have said it time and time again, that people doing this to us are not people in this country, and then we just can't do anything about it. And then they keep doing what they're doing to us, and it looks like they were helpless.
It means they are mercenaries. They are on a mission. They are invited. That is just the simple explanation.
Invited by who? Is that possible?
They are mercenaries. The people that invited them are these people that are sponsoring them, the 400 of them.
Oh, the list that was given
the 400 lists that they gave you, that people are they are the ones.
They are the ones.
I said they are the ones, Precious.
You think that there is that kind of conspiracy?
Not conspiracy. It is not obvious. If not, who is sustaining the activities? Who bought gun for them? You mean they will leave their country and come here to just fight for nothing? Somebody is behind them now. It's as simple as that. Since nobody want to do anything, let us begin sit down look now. Abi, there's no problem. Because we don't talk tire now. We don't talk tire. Precious, since how many years now? We don't talk tire. Yet no solution. You know, one of the reasons why Buhari came into office, they said he's a general. With him now, he will deal with these people, not knowing that things will get worse under him.
All right, so you're aware that because of this hunger, that's one of the reasons why NLC and then the fact that government is yet to respond to his agreement with the MOU that he had with the NLC. That's one of the reasons NLC staged a protest last week. But then again, Uju Kennedy Ohaneye, Minister of Women Affairs, says that the recent protest by the Nigerian Labour Congress against the rising cost of living was a mere distraction. I don't want to say something.
In what way is it a distraction?
Like is okay. So speaking at a press conference today in Abuja, she said that the country needs constructive ways to tackle its challenges. So he said, in fact, quoting her, she said, now that NLC has gone out to protest, what have they done? That is waiting on again now. And I don't go protest now. Waiting on again. It's just a mere distraction of the federal government. But the kind of action that you people, Integrity Brigade, will take, you will see the effects. It will be loud and clear that why I said there is no need for that. If you do things without the end result, what is it for? What have you gained? So perhaps, meaning that NLC has gone ahead, had a strike, and then the strike did not yield, had a protest, and the protest did not yield any effort. So what is the end? What was the end benefit of that?
You can imagine, just because they ended it in one day instead of the 2 days they proposed. You can imagine. So they are now making mockery of the whole thing. But when they went to Ojota in 2012, it was not a distraction. Well, Precious, let's go ahead though. Time will tell. Time will tell. You see, this thing they don't want to address. Everybody will come and talk, make it look as if we are stupid in this side. When the chips are down, the deaf will hear. The deaf will hear. Let them continue to pretend. Look at what somebody is saying. You mean with all this thing that is happening now, it's not enough for Nigerians as a whole to come out and protest? The one they did, it was they draw the attention of government. Look at how they are making it look like a child's play. What have they gained now that they are going to private? So you wanted it to be hotter than that before you people will now take us serious, Abi? It's okay, no problem. People are taking note, no problem.
So speaking about economic hardship, a rights group, the Nigerian Unemployed Youth Vanguard, has urged President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to take immediate action in restructuring the leadership of Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN. The group contends that the current policies spearheaded by the CBN governor, Olayemi Cardoso, have exacerbated economic hardships, leading to hyperinflation. Addressing newsmen in Abuja, the national coordinator for the group, Comrade Daniel Simomo, urged that the economic
peg in a round hole here. The minister mention one person.
The minister schooled in UK. He didn't even school in Nigeria. He's a professional in his field.
So there's an Umahi who is the minister of for works, and he is civil engineer. Umahi.
Dave Umahi, former governor of Benue State.
Yes.
Okay.
And he's an engineer.
Yes. What happened?
So he's not a round hole in a round hog.
No. What happened? What happened?
He said that you mentioned one minister that is
also remember that the president, before he appointed his ministers, he told us that he was getting technocrats for us and professionals. So you think they are not professional enough?
Precious.
Sir?
It means that you people, you don't even understand where we are now. I have told you here that with the state of this economy, we need our first 11 all over the world to invade Nigeria and start doing things. Not these party things that are doing all over the place. All these are party people now, like the minister of power. Go and look at his credentials. Minister of power, does he have what it takes to lift NEPA from where it is now? That is what we are talking about. It is about job for the boys with technocrats. The one that is going to borrow.
So you said the appointment was made based on settlement. I will say
is that not what played out? The CBN governor and the minister of finance, are they not the one that are going to borrow money to show up the naira? Is that what you call technocrats? Hold on. Is that what you, instead of them to plug the loophole where our money is being siphoned every day, you are telling me that you have technocrats?
So, Mr.
Mention any of them that is free from corruption.
Comparing the current CBN governor and Emefiele, what is the difference?
This one just came. We don't know what will happen.
So it's barely a year. It's not even up to a year.
He just came, and we are not happy with what we are seeing.
But you know the way the dollar has been increasing. Maybe because they floated the naira, you understand, and now the dollar rather, and all of that. Was it that bad under a year during Emefiele's time?
If it is not bad, are you not seeing it?
I'm saying during Emefiele's time, comparing Emefiele's 1 year,
nobody knew
present governor.
Nobody knew what was going on between Emefiele and Buhari until Buhari left office, and they now removed Emefiele. That was when we now opened their cupboard and saw all the walking skeletons inside there. All the things that you are seeing today, did you believe that it happened when Emefiele? But I said it here, that there was something Emefiele was doing for Buhari. That was why he retained him. It is unthinkable. It's uncharacteristic of Buhari to retain such a person for two. It's not possible. At the end of the day, was that not proven right? So which of them, my dear, when you see people that are sincere, I mean people who came from somewhere, look at that man they appointed from Abia, who is working consulting for World Bank. Did he come?
The one that rejected.
Yes, did he come?
Because
these are people.
His hands are full.
Is
it not an honourable
my
thing
dear,
to...
he know what is on ground. There are people you cannot work with. Mention one person that worked with APC that did not send his name. Mention one person.
All right, so Barrister Darlington, let's quickly
mention one person.
So let's quickly.
All the people that work with PDP, look at when they left office. People were rushing them all over the place.
So all of them.
Who else? The principal actors. How many people got an appointment outside here with when Buhari left office? All the Buhari ministers. Mention one person that got an appointment outside here when they left office. Oya talk. It's not by mouth, it's by action. They know who is who. Those people now, Tinubu should have gone to beg them, please come and help us. Look at what the Adesina did in the agri sector. Pressure, this thing is paining me. You don't know how painful this thing is to me. This man, agri expert worldwide. People were coming here to look at what this man did in our agri sector. Do you need to ask that man to leave Nigeria? If you are sincere, you want to do something. You want to go and bring a French graduate to come and become agri minister. And the only thing he did was to be looking for sweet grass all over the world for Fulani herdsmen and then buying pizza from London. Is that the only thing I can remember I would obey for?
Barrister Darlington, let's move to the next conversation. So in Ondo State, Betty Ijeoma Egwuatu has criticized her late husband and former Ondo Governor Rotimi Akeredolu's niece for allegedly supporting the governorship aspiration of incumbent Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, who by the way took over from her husband after his demise. Ms. Akeredolu's niece, Funke Akeredolu Aruna, was the former deputy chief of protocol in the state. And in a special media post on Monday, Ms. Akeredolu described her late husband's niece as shameless for supporting Ms. Aiyedatiwa, who is eyeing the All Progressives Congress ticket for the November 16 gubernatorial election. By the way, he hasn't won, but it's just an ambition. In fact, she quoted that she said, "Behold the face of Aketi's niece, Funke Akeredolu Aruna, the former deputy chief protocol to Aketi, shamelessly parades as I am lucky, bloody serpent. Time will tell if she is truly lucky," the widow said on her Instagram. As the lady said, "I am lucky," meaning that she's for Lucky Aiyedatiwa. So, I mean, should it be this deep? We do know the roles that the accusations that's been making the round about the lady concerning, especially when her husband was sick. That is the first lady. The accusations that she probably may have been part of those who kept her husband away from the state. When he was sick and all of that. We do understand that it was difficult to even accent power. I'll give the deputy power at that time to control the state of affairs of the country. In fact, people said the state was left ungoverned for a long time because there was nobody heading it whilst the former governor was sick. You think it was actually a crime for the former governor's sister to support Aiyedatiwa if truly he's nursing that ambition? Barrister Darlington?
You see, the story of Akeredolu may not finish today. The story will be told many years to come because of what transpired under his administration. But I will appeal to Akeredolu's wife to go and sit down. Although people did not elect her as a governor, she should go and sit down. All this backbiting and infighting should stop. She have no more role to play in Ondo State government house. Let her go and rest and sit down. I'm sure she's contented. Let her sit down so that state can move forward. Nature has taken a course. Let them allow that man to rest. All this bickering, I don't see where it's going. Let them go and rest for God's sake. They have done enough. If this woman and the son had told people what was going on in Akeredolu's life, maybe he would have been rescued. But for many months, nobody knew where this man was. It was only the wife and the son. They quarantined him. Nobody can access him. And that was why this thing was ravaging the man's health. And yet she's not even blaming herself. She wants to blame some people. Why would you keep such a man away? You is the governor of Ondo people, not you. You went to go and hide him somewhere, and we are feeding him with a concussion or whatever, administering your own medication. And now that it has happened, you are still looking for somebody to blame. It's unfortunate. Let her go and rest. That's what I'm saying. Let her go and rest.
All right, so Lagos phone lines are open. Let's begin to take your thoughts and reactions on the conversation. Number is 0700 903 903 903. You can call the WhatsApp line. The WhatsApp number is 0817 175 6338. 0817 175 6338. Whilst the number is the terrestrial line is 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good evening to you. Oh dear. Hello, good evening. Hello, are you there? Good evening.
Hello.
Yes, good evening.
Yeah, hi Precious. Hi Mr. Dad.
Oh, hello. Oh dear, John, we lost you. Okay. So we go back to other calls. We have a lot of messages to promise. You'll be helping us with our messages. All right. Hello, good evening to you. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Precious.
Evening and welcome.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
Thank you. Good evening, Mr. Darlington.
Thank you. Welcome.
Good evening, my dear. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. My name is Nneka. I'm calling from Bolado Shede.
We didn't get your name. Your name is what?
Nneka.
Nneka, you're welcome from Oshodi. Go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you, my dear sister. You are doing a nice job there. Please, my question is, this lady, Loretta, she's no longer speaking.
Sorry, which lady?
Loretta Onoche.
Loretta Onoche, she's no longer speaking.
Yeah.
She's no longer speaking.
As the Minister of Information I am in Nigeria, I should know this.
She's a spokesperson currently. I don't think she's a spokesperson currently.
And again, there's this guy, forgetting his name, that anytime Mr. Darlington is on the seat, he will call and be defending this government. That guy is no longer calling.
Which guy?
Or abusing Mr. Darlington. I'm forgetting his name.
Is it Peter Osifo? Peter Osifo.
They blend the one from Jibowu and the Badagry and Apapa.
Yes.
I know
you are accusing Mr. Darlington defending this government.
No, my dear, they are sabbatical.
So can you go ahead and contribute on the topic?
They are sabbatical.
All right, I appreciate it.
Okay, that's all. Have a nice day.
You just got to find out from ministers of information what's happening in the country. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right, there.
Thank you. Welcome. Hey, Barrister Danis, you have turned me to minister of information. All right, hello, good evening to you.
That's an issue. Very German.
Hello.
Where are those people now?
Hello. Hi guys. Hi Mr. Darlington.
What happened to your
Precious.
network? Welcome.
Yeah, I promise. Precious, why are you making Mr. Darlington to be his blood pressure to be rising?
Hey, what
You're
did I
making
do
him
again now? What did I do? What did I do?
Mr. Darlington, they are making your blood pressure to rise.
What I do, Mr. Darlington? I thought that was your blood tonic. Your blood pressure tonic.
No. No. All these things Mr. Darlington has been saying. He has been saying it since before the election.
Yes.
All these things he's saying now. Mr. Darlington has been just like Mr. Darlington has been saying all these things since before the election. However, I would like to speak on this Mr. Tinubu's trip to Qatar. There's something Mr. Darlington said. I will try to. I'm not criticizing his word, but I try to disagree with what he said. That comment where President Tinubu said, if you ask for money, blah blah blah, do not pay for bribery. Yeah. For me, the way I see it, in the outside community, Nigeria has been seen as a corrupt country. So he, as a president, is trying to market the country as a salesman. Said, if there's any form of corruption, I have the National Security Advisor, who is known for his special awards and recommendation on fighting corruptions. He will take your stance and he will fight for you. Corruption will not be on my. That is the way I see him.
Okay, so that means that so you think that it's not, it's nothing bad to warrant the kind of.
Yes, he's trying to clear that dot that Nigeria has been a corrupt country, but he's standing on the frame that don't give any money to anybody because I am here to secure your investments.
Okay, and not the way people are taking it that he's not corroborating the fact that perhaps Nigeria is actually corrupt.
Precious.
If they watch the full video, I'm telling you, Mr. Darlington, I know so you don't go like him, but I'm just telling you the way I see him.
Thank you so
the
much.
way I feel that it's more. My own
I
understanding.
appreciate your input. Thank you so much. Mr. Darlington, don't react.
I'm not replying him. Let me tell you. Okay. If you are the chief marketing officer, do you know why marketers they are well screened before a company can employ you? They will make sure that you don't have any baggages as a marketer because you are the image of that company. True or false? If you are a marketer, they will screen you, make sure that you don't have where you're coming from. They go and check the company that you left before. If you have anything there, so that you don't present the bad image before the public about the company. Don't you get it? Imagine a marketer who sold from the other company and they sack him or her, and he got employment in another company to do the same marketing. When you get to their client, they say, are you not the one that did this in company A? And you are here to tell me whatever. Will you say? That is what I'm telling you.
All right, thank you, Bryce.
That is it. Everybody knows Tinubu.
Hello, good evening to you, Bryce Darlington, please. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, you're welcome. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Alex. I'm calling from Michelle.
You're welcome, Alex. Go ahead.
I want to contribute on what Mr. Darlington has been saying.
Go ahead, please.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, Alex.
Concerning the problems in Nigeria.
Yes. You don't network. I your credit has finished. Oh, sorry. Hello, good evening to you. Hello, are you there? Good evening.
Yeah.
Oops. Good evening. Welcome.
Yeah. Good evening. Yeah, Precious, this Situ calling from Fairland.
Okay, you're welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah, please. I want to say something regarding the grain that Nigeria imported from Ukraine. You see, please, we know that Nigeria don't have anything pertaining health and safety. I'm telling you now is exactly what is happening. You see, those grains is contaminated because some European countries rejected it. Go and do your research.
Which grain? The one that Ukraine sent? The one that Ukraine is sending to Nigeria?
Yes, it's
contaminated.
Go and do your It's contaminated.
How is it contaminated?
Contaminated by what?
Okay. Okay, go and do your research.
I am asking you that you have made research and you're telling us now. Come and tell us now. Contaminated by what?
That is why let me tell you. That's why I called to make you understand that those grains, there is war going on in Ukraine. Understand? And those who are going on there, they gain themselves. Don't forget that all those chemicals they are shooting there contaminated the greens. These are the greens that the European countries refuse to take.
So you're saying that it would have been fine if you can actually also send us your proof, but it's fine. Since you sent us on assignment, we'll make a. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. No, not give me assignment. The homework I have is too much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Welcome. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is James. I'm calling from the process.
Go ahead, please.
I'm from Benue State. I want to talk about the insecurity that you have been talking about.
All right, go ahead.
See, I don't know, the reason why the food scarcity can never be stopped or cannot end in our country is that, like last month on the 4th of April, in Fulani attack, I lost my own brother, the one that followed me direct. Last Saturday,
you lost your brother in the attack.
He said he's from Benue State.
Can you hear me?
Yes. He said you're from Benue State.
I'm from Benue State.
Yes.
Recently, every 4th on Sunday, I lost my own brother in Fulani attack in Benue State. So I'm from the local government. I'm Ijeoma Egwuatu. Any Ijeoma friend that is listening to me can confirm what I'm saying. In Winnie Adoka, under the local government, we lost many people there on Sunday 4th of February last month. So the report that came out is that in Benue State there was an attack and 4 people were killed. But the truth thing is that, can you hear me? Hello? But the truth thing is that, okay. But the truth thing is that people that were killed on that day, they are more than 10. But the official report says the official report says that there were 4 people that were killed on that Sunday. Okay. See, last week Saturday, my younger brother went to farm to check on my dad on my dad's farm. And told me that when he went, there's all the Christian. Their cow will eat itself up. There's no Christian remaining that our people can plant this coming rainy season.
So are you saying that the cows eat up your crops?
His father's farm.
The cow eat up my father's yam. You know, in our village, when we harvest the yam, the big one, we brought them home. But the one that we are going to plant the following year, we let them there in the bush.
Yes.
So the Fulani allow their cows to eat up all the yams. Tell me, if rainy season come now, which one are they going to plant?
What's the name of your village? What is the name of your village in Benue State? Where in Benue State are you from?
I'm from the Adoka.
In what local government? Okay.
But what are the security operatives doing about it?
See, if you listen to, I think you mentioned it just now, that the soldier men that went to the bush to assist our youth. That day we lost 3 soldiers in that battlefield.
Wow.
It happened in my village. We lost 3 soldiers in that battlefield, and my younger brother also was killed. Another thing is that we don't know whenever things happen. You know, the report that will be coming out, I don't know that report will be on media, I don't know. They will not give us the actual report. Like sometime November last year, about 3 or 4 banks were attacked in the local government. Sterling Bank, UPA, about 3 banks were attacked in the local government. The TPO and the corporal was killed in that attack last week. And also many people were killed. The report that we heard is that there is a attack in the bank in the DPO and the corporal were killed. That is only 2 people that mentioned that they were killed. Why they kill many people on that day? So I'm very tired. I've been listening to you since then. Today I was pushed to call
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but your brother's corpse, you guys saw it?
They do a mass burial in the bush. In the mass burial in the bush. On the 4th of February last month. Today is 4th of March. Yes. Today is completing 1 month that I lost my brother.
I'm so sorry. So I wanted to even ask you that, from your experience, what would you say the problem really is? From your experience, what would you say the problem really is? What would you say is a major issue between your people and these people? What would you say is the actual cause of the problem?
The problem is that they want our land, and our people are farmers. Once we give them small space, they want to employ the whole. The one that you give them, they will not be content with the one that you give them. They want to employ the whole land, and they will not control their cows. They allow their cows.
So that is the only thing that is causing trouble. It's not because you people are killing the cows. Because there are accusations that sometimes your people kill their cows or probably rustle their cows. That's why. And that is not the. You're saying that that's not correct?
That is not true. There was a time. My father called police for them. Few of them was arrested, and the people did not meet that time. So there is no truth in that way that our people are killing their cows. There is no truth in that. Any normal person, anybody from Benue State, I'm calling to confirm.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for calling. Thank you. Oh wow. All right, interesting. Hello, good evening to you.
Hi, Precious.
Yes, please. Welcome.
Yeah, this is Remy.
Remy, you're welcome. Go ahead.
Greetings to Ogadalington and Promise.
Thank you.
Good evening.
Yeah, I had Promise ask Ogadalington about the image of the country concerning what the president told who was the person he was telling that it should be yes concerned about the image that potent. Okay, I want to ask this rhetorical question. Which one is more damaging? Having a leader with all the allegations around him being indicted and in amount of money because of drugs.
Remy, your line is breaking, and so we're losing the core essence of the conversation with you. So you may try to call us back, right? Hello, good evening to you.
Good evening, Precious. Good evening, family.
Good evening. Welcome.
My name is Musa.
Joy Musa, welcome.
Precious, I want to talk about that man that just spoke before Remy.
Yes, the one from Benue State.
They don't need to. Yes, they don't even need to tell you that what is the problem. They are just land grabber. Can't you see the way they are doing it? Like Sabona, Sabongida Canada for Plateau State. They have already grabbed that place. They have already grabbed everywhere that place. That place they doesn't take light because there is one big company that they call Grand Ferry. It's close to there. So they always have light 24 hours. But these people have grabbed the place. Nobody in that place. Nobody in that place again. They have already said the government know anything about it. Those that have the land, have their houses in that place, they are in IDB camp, dying for hungry. You understand? But then they are there now. And again, they have started doing the same thing now. They will enter their farm, if they are cassava, including Ikorodu Lagos here. They are hearing it, they didn't say anything. Now, before you know now, they will start doing what they are doing in Plateau. So when you talk in the night, they will come and clear everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Joy. All right. Hello, good evening to you. Hello, are you there? Good evening.
I'm here. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Darlington. Are you there?
He can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, happy to hear from you.
Thank you.
You see, the problem of Nigeria has come to the point that this time around now is the best time for Nigeria. The way I see things, by next month, 2 months, from now to December, Nigeria may not survive this.
It's a lie. My brother is a lie. It's a lie. I don't agree for that one where you talk. It's not true. Okay, it's not true. What you're saying is not the truth at all. Could it work? I don't even agree with you at all. Well, let's promise. Let's rush and take some messages.
Right,
take from WhatsApp. I take from YouTube.
Peter Chijoki says, "Good evening, precious. I'm ashamed of my country, Nigeria. Received food items from war country Ukraine because of our leaders do not have vision." Hey, and you put a crying emoji there. And this says, "Good evening, house. Peter Obi was on point. Why should Ukraine that's in war send such a thing to us? If not that we are in a hopeless situation. Please, where is Reno Mokri? Always defending. Oh, Reno actually defended this, and he actually lambasted Peter Obi. In fact, he doesn't even know what he's saying. Yes, I think I'm going to read that.
No, I have taken that Rena's message already. I took the Rena's message just so they know.
And this
hello, good evening. Sorry, let's go back to calls. Hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, precious. I promise. I'm Mr. Darlington. What's up?
Hi, Faulkner.
Good evening.
What's up, my people?
We know you from your voice.
Faulkner, what are you
sending
your own grain?
Phonetic Faulkner. That actually rhymes like phonetic.
Soon, Mr. Darlington, after, I'll send my surely,
Please send your grain all over the world. Start sending us grain. We need it.
Mr. Darlington, I'm promise and precious. To me, what I see is that the main issues that we've been talking back and forth. You see, if there is no secured borders within state to state, we will continue to have all these constant situations, and this will be the major problem of things that we're going to be going through every day. And totally, and you see, Mr. Darlington, truly what Tinubu said is actually right in one way. The reason is that he's right is that you see there's a law that's called the kickback law, and Nigeria doesn't have that law. We only talk about corruption. The only way you get kickback, it's when officials, government officials, they are very corrupt. They are the ones that go into all this kickback laws. It's because of greed. So what can we do to move forward? Everything needs to be changed. The law needs to be strong. People needs to be secured. States needs to step up. Local government needs to be protected, so that we're gonna stop losing people. If people are not protected, we can pick up all these case studies from all other failed countries, and these are things that we've been talking every single day back and forth, and there's been major issue. We just hope that the government can step up. They can create internal border within every state and local government, so that we can secure all ourselves. If not, I pray we survive all this. Mr. Darlington.
Interesting.
Right, that's all.
So what? Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
I'm here with you.
I was going to say that when we're not Donald Trump that wants to build wall now, how are we going to now build the security to secure all our borders within each state? Within each state,
pressure we can do it. Let me tell you why. You see, if I pray to God we are going to visit there one day. You see, when you go to Texas, right, all those areas of Texas, even going to Canada, you have people that own houses in those areas. You have to scale back all those fences. If you don't, you have people that they like go through different way of people's houses. They could cross into the states. They can go through the water. Even one instance, look at it's very easy for you to cross from Badagry into Nigeria, into Cotonou, all those bushes, all those Ilara, Yowanot. It's very easy. Very easy. If those places needs to be scaled completely, it needs to be vacant so that you can see Nigeria ends and where Nigeria begins. If you cannot scale all those areas, Mr. Darlington Precious promise, we wasn't our problem. We have the money. We just have to invest. Security. If we don't invest, we're always going to get the same answer that we're getting now, and nothing is going to change.
Thank you so much, Faulkner. Thank you, I appreciate you. All right, promise going back to your messages now.
This is dear Princess Precious. Good evening to you. How is the going? It's going well. Peter Obi is right. We can't be taking handouts from countries who is seeking help from other countries to survive. The shenanigans from government has landed us where we are today. I told you last week that these riots will continue while our military heads are threatening our beloved people not to talk. Rather than fight insurgency and insecurity, the only solution is to complete 100% annihilation of the bandits and the 400 sponsors. Okay, we mentioned it today. Since Tinubu congratulated Reno on his birthday, he has suddenly started talking from both sides of his mouth. What a shame. Sammy from United States.
All right, so I take some messages from YouTube now. Wingate Facility says, Precious and your guest in the house. Good evening. Oh, thank you, my brother. Chilled Power says, good evening, Barrister Linton and Nancy. Precious Festus Igalo says, Festus Igalo says, country that have been going through war, you meant, sending food to Nigeria. This one a disgrace. Blessing says they're ignoring the situation. Wingate Facility says, Precious, where did you go again? I am here now, brother. You know, I'm walking all around. Kenezike says, good evening, Madam Precious and Mazi Darlington. And I am really confused about Shetima visiting Buhari, the same person they claim they inherited bad economy from. So why are you now visiting him? Why are you like this? Matter that we left him in the kitchen, you want to go and bring it and come out. Truman think was as Precious and Price Darlington. My hot temper will not allow me to comment but it's still the comment, because I will vomit venom in I promise I send you love from my adopted country, Somalia. Meanwhile, love your Brazilian hair. They say they love your Brazilian hair.
You already have an adopted country. That's good.
Somalia. Yes, Somalia. And Kenezike says, Minister of Agriculture should not be sharing grain. He should be growing grains. And Blessing says, this is how they promised 8,000 K. Who has received it so far? They suspended it because of Beto Idosaga. They will commence again. Promise more messages.
All right, this says, good evening, Precious. It's actually a national disgrace for Nigeria to receive food assistance from Ukraine, a country that war has ravaged for a long time. It's unfortunate that bad leadership has truncated everything in Nigeria, and it's now as if we are a poor country. Precious, to be honest with you, our problem in Nigeria is nothing but only bad leadership.
All right.
Because we are blessed with so much human and natural resources, unlike the people we are begging on. HRBC Moku said.
Thank you so much. Hello, good evening to you.
Yo, Precious.
Oh, sir, Mr. Remy.
Yes. Papa.
How now?
Mr. Darlington, you know everybody.
I'm good, Papa. I'm good.
Well, look. We are asking for grain. Ukraine don't send their own.
Ukraine send. Is it not enough for you, Mr. Darlington?
Baba. Yeah, you see, what I'm waiting. We get grain from Ukraine now. Before I send my own, I want people from Gaza. I made them send their grain.
From Gaza. Remy, Gaza.
That was it.
I mean, You see, this is what we tell people.
Oh God.
There is no society that do not have problem. What you do, how you show leadership in times of crisis, is what matters. I don't have to start telling you the story about Ukraine. This is if Nigeria was Ukraine, Nigeria would be gone by now.
Exactly.
And this is what I keep asking people. What do Nigeria have to offer the world that the world cannot do without? What is it that we have that the world can? Because you have to position yourself internationally. You need to know how to play the politics, and there's no way you can play the politics without fixing your home. This is what you get if you allow your society to be led by one of the most exaggerated political species of all time. what I think we should do right now, I think we have to be very, very careful that this fragile peace that we have, we don't lose it. Because when hungry people, and they tell you now, you need food to power your brain. Person will not get food for belly, they get sense. Unfortunately, the leadership of the Nigeria right now, they don't even do as if there's problem. They are just living their own normal life. And that is why I am begging every elder state person, people who can talk to this guy, including his most lovely friend, Professor Shoyinka, tell him to be careful because we don't want war in Nigeria. And food, absence of food can cause war. Now, do you know the problem I have right now, Precious and Peace?
Sir?
You see, do you know that regular Nigerians who are just doing their normal day-to-day business, food vendors, people who trade, their business is at risk because all these hungry people, they no one know who get them as long as it's food. So that's what we need to look at. We need to ensure that, because if this food seller don't feel safe to sell food, come on, what are we left with? Take care, guys.
Thank you so much, Remy. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, Precious, how are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Welcome.
Yeah, this is Remy calling back.
Hi, Remy. Welcome.
Can you hear me clearly now?
Yeah, it's clear now.
Okay. Please, you guys should stop giving Reno unnecessary attention.
Okay.
As far as this country is concerned, it has no economic importance to this country. So giving him this attention is unnecessary. It's a personal non-grata. As far as this country's image, I'm going back to Promi's concern about this country's image. So I'm asking, which one is more concerning? Having a president, this is not my opinion, this is a fact, whose involvement in drugs is still being released by FBI. The FBI is still releasing documents, and they're still going to release it concerning his involvement in drugs. So which one is more concerning? Or you think they don't know that we have a president with such image? I don't know if you saw this recording of a particular foreign journalist making a report about our president. I think a few weeks ago, it went viral. And I don't know if you saw what he said, you heard what he said about our president. So it is a fact known to the whole world that we have a president with such baggages. So him telling them that he should be informed if you have been asked to pay bribe, it's just a joke on him.
I'm telling you.
A pure joke on him, they'll just be laughing. You will say you complete money on top drugs. You will say you commit perjury. You will say you get so many council on board, known to the whole world. So it's just like it was a joke. So they take it as a joke. And it's so unfortunate we have to deal with this for the next 4 years, if not 8 years. Thank you.
All right, you're totally entitled to your opinion, Remy. You do know that's your personal opinion. But let's go back to some messages, promise.
All right, this says, good evening, my sister Precious and Barrister. That people have forgotten me on this show. I mean, this country hot and hard. So still is the best country in the world. So yeah, you like Nigeria anyway, no matter what. And this says, good evening, VOP, Madam Precious. You have started again. Please allow Barrister Darlington to talk to us. It's really a national disgrace to receive anything from Ukraine. Barrister Darlington, why is Reno on the run? Did he commit a crime? Barrister Darlington, they're asking you, did Reno not commit a crime?
When you
he hasn't been in Nigeria for a long time.
You ask him,
and this says,
hello, good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Welcome. What's your name, please, and where are you calling from?
Okay, this is James calling from the Netherlands.
You're welcome, James. Go ahead.
Yeah. What I will say about the problem in Nigeria, we all complicit about the problem in Nigeria. We, not only the politicians, but even we have problems. To be honest with you, this APC government have ruled Nigeria for 8 years, and we all see Buhari administration. You understand? Just still some people that played tribal card. You understand? The time for the election, we see the kind of hatred that was spreading around. You understand? sometimes when it comes to nation building, we have to forget this ethnicity, this that. We have to focus to the real issue. You understand? And what is going on in Nigeria right now, to be honest with you, these politicians, they have no solution. I promise you, they have no solution for it. They are only, they are focused right now how to win 2027. I promise you. That's their target right now, how to win 2027. They don't even care about the well-being of the people. You understand? We should be ashamed of ourselves in that country. To be honest, a country with so much resources, you understand? We get the human resources, we get natural resources,
every country is a work in progress. We also are a work in progress.
Suffering.
Thank you.
You understand? People are suffering this kind of way. Massive hunger.
Thank you.
Insecurity.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We do believe that every country is a work in progress, and we believe that we'll get there soon. But going back to our messages now very quickly, we have quite a number of them. We need to get to our step down conversation.
Chinge from Badagry said, it is very disgusting to see Nigerian.
Okay, so I take some messages from YouTube now. Truman think, well, I see all the things that you've been posting there, but I appreciate you. This is Truman says, Precious, why there is serious looting in Abuja is hunger plus the scourging sun. Enjoying myself from my adopted country, Somalia. And Tony says, Elu kilode, elu fokon bale, magba wow. Hey, what does that mean?
Elu fokon bale,
what does it mean? What does it mean?
The content of cool down your mind.
Okay, this says
I should not kill them.
Chinde from Badagry says it is very disgusting to see Nigerians APC administration making mockery of our democracy before a civilized world. What are we talking about? A country that should be a shining example to the black race is telling the outside world that we are a nation with little significance of no value. What a shame. Nigeria elites should wake up and redeem our sinking image to the biggest democracy. And this says, good evening, Precious and crew. I'm not a fan of Buhari and I can't be one, but he didn't leave Nigeria in a place that inspires eulogies for him. But that's not enough for Darlington to say that he didn't deliver any of his promises for his 8 years in office. Buhari, as well as we all know, began and completed second Niger Bridge. And Jonathan...
He did not start. He was not the one that started. He did not start the second one.
No, calm down, guy. He said second Niger Bridge that Jonathan couldn't even lay the foundation.
Did you hear that, Precious? Did you hear that?
And this says, good evening, Precious.
Did you hear that, Precious?
Kenechuku from Festac. He says, please, at the customs, he's selling the rice for 7K.
No, he's been suspended.
I'm yet to buy, and I have NIM BVN and my 7,000 there. Please, they must sell to me. I don't want any story from Nigeria.
Okay, Christopher Uche says, Macedonia, thank you and God bless you for all you're standing for the truth. Ike Ume here says, Ukraine needs weapons. How much has Nigeria donated to them since they're donating to us? Prince Will Obika says, what stopped Tinubu to declare state of emergency on what's going on with the herdsmen attacking farmers? Surplus Link says he's not marketing the country. How can he mention that he is what's with corrupt people? He's saying if anyone asks a bribe, say that statement is very bad sign.
Very, very bad.
And this says, greetings to you, Barrister Darlington and Sister Adobe. They're calling you Adobe. Peter from Oshodi. He says, I'm not being myself since I heard that Ukraine have been suffering and dying in state of war. Even giving us food, our leaders went and collected the food.
Their own wouldn't get
shame. And this says, Tinubu epitomizes a corrupt Nigeria with his false claim of possessing various academic qualifications. What if someone he's preaching in Qatar was super?
Okay, all right. So this is a hello, anti-pressures. That guy that called about the greens is sadly correct. Slovakia banned it because it found unauthorized pesticide in it. But bear in mind that Europe is very strict on health things.
Exactly.
That does not make it deadly, but this is correct. Your sister Sarah, that Japa. Sarah, thank you so much. So that's like the way foreign countries also banned some of our crops that we had planted here because it had too much chemicals, like too much fertilizer and all that. So they banned most of those things.
And especially any product or especially foodstuffs, imported, sent to countries must be tested anyway before consumption. That is as it should. I'm sure they will, and Mr. Talent. Sure? Yes, I'm sure they will.
Can you mention any time they told you that any food they brought here is not, and you see them destroying it?
What I'm saying is, when you take foods, even when foods are exported to other countries, they make sure it's tested before they send it into the market.
That is that country, not Nigeria. You only hear that they say don't do this. But at the end of the day, you find...
I'm sure they would. It's not that bad the way you're painting it. And this says, Precious, good evening. One of your callers just mentioned law. Law is given when the government also obey it, not just only the citizens. He is saying this.
Wosu Paul from Agoda Surulere says, we've been laughing... okay. He said, we've been a laughing stock amongst the fellow sub-Saharan neighbors. How can Ukraine, a country in war with Russia, donating foodstuffs to Nigerians, isn't ravaged? That in Nigeria isn't even ravaged by war.
You remember that Russia sent their own last year.
So this says
50 tons.
Good evening, Double P and Oga Darlington. Ona, well done. God bless Ona. Please, I want to know, why is this APC administration always defensive about all their corruptions? What is lavaging the image of the country and Nigerians as well? Precious, are you people not seeing that this administration is gradually, systematically turning on Nigerians to
It's the way you guys call me Precious every time, eh? Hello, Auntie Precious. Yes, those grains are toxin and unauthorized pesticide. Have unauthorized pesticide. Yes, Hungary and Slovakia also rejected it. Doesn't mean it's deadly. Sha, thank you so much.
But it's good for us, Abby.
Right. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening to you. Good evening and welcome.
Good evening. Good evening. My name is Jonathan. I'm calling from London.
Jonathan, where have you been?
Nawoko. And moreover, we didn't know that they have changed the line, so I was just fortunate to get.
Apologies. Thank you. Welcome. It's the WhatsApp line. Go ahead, Jonathan.
Yes. It's been a while, but Mr. Darlington. Okay, let me quickly regarding Ukraine. I don't know. Ukraine has their problem, and we carry our own problem. Go join their own.
They are helping us.
I don't know how it to. Which area helping us?
Okay, they shouldn't have given us food.
There's no war. Where there's no war, we can't farm. People that are having war, we are still expecting food from them. This irony of life, Mr. Darlington.
Sorry.
That is our country.
All right, thank you so much.
And then the president has said something. We will reduce the purchasing power, and we are going to slow down the
Jonah, come and be going. Bye. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening and welcome. What's your name, sir? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Good Luck Ebere.
Good Luck Ebere. From where?
Good Luck Ebere, Jonathan.
He didn't say Jonathan.
Mr. Darlington, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. I love listening to this station. I listen to this station very, very much every day. But it is something I don't like calling. But it is something that always puts me off whenever it happens, and this is why I don't call. You see, Auntie Precious, I think Precious, you don't allow people, most times you don't allow people to air their opinion.
So can you go ahead and air your opinion? Don't do that, please. You don't come on my show to reprimand me. If I'm doing my job, I'm doing it professionally. So do you want to call? Do you want to speak your mind? No, I will not allow you to call and reprimand me. You don't do that, because there is nothing I'm doing that is unprofessional. If I don't let you say some things, it is because you did not. I will not go straight to the point. Go straight. Comment on the topic that you have. Comment on the conversation. You don't reprimand me on my job, because what I'm doing is the right thing. And so go ahead. Go ahead. So go ahead. I'm letting you, but I'm just telling you that you not reprimand me. Go ahead.
Sometimes you don't allow. You don't expect.
You really don't want to talk.
I'm telling you.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, so Lagos, let's quickly. So I think I'm tired of addressing this. I don't even know. I don't want to say what
happened. Look at all the people that have been
I'm tired of addressing this. So because I don't let you say that Nigeria would be gone, Nigeria is scattered, Nigeria has ended, I don't let you use those words, and I turn you off, which is the right thing that I should do, because I shouldn't use our platform to promote disunity and put this station and put the country in disarray. and you think I don't let people talk? Are you serious, you guys?
Look at all the people that are called here today.
So let's go straight to a step down conversation. And a step down conversation, we'll be talking about Barrister Darlington. There's a woman of God. Yes.
WhatsApp messages.
Okay, you were reading it
very
already.
Few. Yeah.
Okay.
This says Precious.
But we cannot take all of them. Just take
let me just
that.
take three. Precious, you're saying that Nigerians can't go down, but what if this daily price rise continues? Do you think it will still be saved? You're already seeing anarchy here and there. I'm not surprised at the insinuation by the caller of the contamination of grains from Ukraine is likely to be true. So let the authorities carry out a thorough investigation. Comrade Godfrey from Surudere. Can I take one more?
No, you cannot take it. We're running. So Lagos, let's go straight to a step down conversation. And a step down conversation, that's where we get to relax and be taken care of and do, this and that.
Step down.
Yeah, so step down. There's a woman of God, Barrister Darlington. She said that when women are getting married, that she commends every woman to touch. If a woman wants to get married, can you hear now? You're not doing as if you cannot hear me well. If a woman wants to get married that the woman should make sure that she feels in her. She feels it and make sure that in the hand to make sure it can be strong. She said test it in her words. And people are saying, hey, woman of God. Is a woman of God that said it too. And I say, woman of God. You too, you want to test and see. It's not like it's test and see the Lord is good. Just test and see. So people are not saying, is this what the Bible is preaching? Is that not contrary to what the Bible says about, going into marriage with bed undefiled and all of that? So that's our step down conversation.
I hope Tony Chukwudi is hearing you.
Tony Chukwudi, where are you? That will be our conversation after the break. Stay with us, Lagos.
The award-winning pizza in the US is now here in Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Romeo, the pizza champions, and cold berry ice cream delights in every scoop. Visit any of our outlets and feel the rich taste from the pizza champions and cold berry ice cream at 11 Road by First Avenue, First Town, 28 at Deniro Ogusanya Street, Surulere, 13 at Mountain Way, Lekki Phase 1. Romeo's Pizza and cold berry ice cream. Romeo, the pizza champions.
Are you looking for the perfect getaway?
Look no further than the luxurious accommodations at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, Lagos, number 42, Muritala Muhammad International Airport Road, Lagos.
Relax and unwind in a beautifully appointed room featuring all the amenities you need for a comfortable stay.
Whether you're traveling for business or pleasure, our attentive staff is here to ensure that your everyday need is met. We also offer complimentary pick-up and drop-off from the Lagos Airport.
Take advantage of our state-of-the-art fitness center, outdoor pool, and enjoy a delicious meal at our on-site restaurant.
With stunning views, world-class service, and a prime location, Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, Lagos is the perfect choice for your next vacation or business trip.
So, why wait? Book your stay today and experience ultimate in comfort and luxury at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel.
For bookings and reservations, please call 0815-8003-333 or 0815-7003-333. You can visit our website at airportgoldentuliphotel.com.
Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, where luxury meets comfort.
Listen to hot critical analysis and top trending topics of the day. Join Precious, Monday to Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. on The Evening Rush.
Lagos, you are welcome back. It is still 90.3 Voice of the People FM. That's where you are. So let's get straight to our conversation. Our step down conversation is about, what a woman of God thinks about more like trying to ensure the potency of your spouse before marriage. Take a listen to her.
Thank you, awake.
Daddy, I am one of the women of God who thinks that before you marry a man, you must see his penis. You must see it, you must hold it, you must feel it, and make sure it's working. Why are you being like uncomfortable like that?
No, I want to make a point. Yes, you do. Let me drink water.
And she goes to drink a cup of tea. The president escapes to drink a cup of tea because the matter was. So this happened in Ghana, by the way, not Nigeria.
That language, that intonation, I'm not saying Ghana.
To Ghanaian. Is there anything wrong with what she said?
Everything is.
People go to the market. Okay, I don't want to compare humans now to commodities, but we'll buy a Agbaluma test.
No, it depends.
And this is a lifetime, arrangement. So would you not rather be intentional and know everything about who you want to spend the rest of your life?
You see, look, it is even a wrong perception. What I would have suggested is go for full medical fertility test. Both the man and the woman.
But that could still mean what she said. She said test his penis. Test his penis could be
he said he hold it
interpreted into.
She said hold it, make sure it's working. That is make sure that
when she said make sure it's
there's service, there is electricity connection.
Hold on, precious.
Sir?
An erect manhood does not mean that it is fertile. You can have a full erection, but your whatever is too low. You can't even conceive a woman. So what you are just carrying empty iron rod about. So have artificial phallus. All this thing that Chinese
artificial
this thing they are creating all over this. They don't put it there, and you think it's working. So what I'm saying is that if you want to do that, it should be full medical laboratory test for fertility. That is the only guarantee you have, not feel it. It may be fully charged, but
the battery will still be low.
What is coming out there is chaff.
But if you're a woman, what would you do? If you were a woman, what would you
she's
do?
addressing women now. Which woman wouldn't want to have a feel of the man? It's natural. You don't even need to tell them that during courtesy, such a thing may happen.
All right.
It will happen. So you don't need to advise anybody.
So are you of the opinion that people should get into marriage with bed undefiled, like the scripture preaches, or it's fine that you should actually determine the potency of your spouse? Sir?
Eneken Tioba, he said since men have learned to shoot without aiming, he too have learned to fly without perching. Our women of those days, those days test for virginity is gone. That is when all these things are applicable. In today's world, you must find out what you are married and who you are married, so that you.
So you agree with her, all right. So let's go and take calls. Now you agree. You say, hey, those for yeah, say yeah. Those for nay, say nay. The year having been prepared. Hello, good evening to you.
Precious, good evening.
Good evening, welcome.
Good evening. Promise, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
I hope I am clear.
You are clear enough. Don't waste time, Jova. Are you for yay or nay? But it's not to say he's for yay. So are you for yay or nay?
Just take less than 1 minute to dissect.
Don't finish that. Hurry up.
I support that woman of God 100%. I will differ from Barrister Darlington today. The woman said, feel it. She did not say test it. Test it, and be sure that it is working. And the woman said, immediately you hold it, it will just raise up if it's working.
That is not.
On the other hand, Barrister Darlington, hold on, let me say something. On the other hand, where you said going for full medical lab test, so the thing is this. Even if you go for full medical lab test and the thing can be able to get somebody pregnant, with the situation of things happening around here, to be honest with you, the thing will not even.
You can dysfunction again. Or you come and be going to job. You finish talking. You talk too much. Thank you. You have finished the talk.
Sowolu said that there is free delivery in all the general hospitals. Go you and multiply.
Barrister Darlington, how did Sowolu come into?
I don't know. I don't understand.
Because I don't get. Is that not a good news?
I don't. Something that. All right. Kenezike says, I'm not surprised that it's in Ghana. Niger women are still conservative. Are we still conservative? I promise you have some messages as well. So the number is open, right? Let's quickly take your calls. It's 0700 903 903 903. WhatsApp line is 0817 175 6 338. All right, go ahead, Promise.
So this says, I was waiting for Precious to hear the here. That advice coming from a pastor is wrong, considering the biblical injunction, bed undefiled. That's encouraging promiscuity.
That was then,
which is against the law of God. If you are married to your right person, God-given ordained partner, that nullifies the claim.
All right. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello.
Good evening, welcome.
Good evening.
Yes, you're welcome.
John from Oshodi.
John, you're welcome. Go ahead, very quickly.
Please, I want to talk on insecurity.
No, insecurity has ended. It has ended right now. Hello, good evening to you. Sorry, John. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Help me turn off the volume of your radio. Do you like this? Do you like that sound you hear in the background?
Oh, yes. Speak on, madam. Go ahead.
Okay, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Welcome. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Thank you. Okay, my name is Ngozi.
Ngozi, where are you calling from?
Calling from Governor Road.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome. Ngozi, go ahead.
Anyway, what I want to say is that the standard of God cannot change. The Bible says that marriage is honorable, bed undefiled.
Yes.
And I am of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. Before you get married in the Redeemed Christian Church of God, there is a committee. You will go, in fact, they even did that. You will go for rectus test.
Okay.
Then you will go for the man will go for testis test.
Okay.
You will go for HIV. You will go for they have it in the Redeemed Christian Church of God.
But you don't do virginity test, Abi?
Virginity.
We do fertility test.
I mean virginity for both the man and the man and the woman.
You know, said that before marriage.
I'm telling you, they do all of these things.
Virginity. Thank you, madam. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, you can't take too much calls. Hello, good evening to you. Yes, you can. Let's take a few more calls. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, so good evening and welcome.
My name is Julius.
Julius, hurry up. Are you for yay or nay? Please, just hurry up. We don't have time, Brother Julius.
Okay, I just want to comment about what the man says about law. The laws are no longer working in Nigeria.
And I want to.
All right. Hello. Good evening to you.
Yes. Good evening. This is John.
John, you disagree. So you're for you? No.
I disagree.
You disagree with me or the woman? Which one is
with you?
Okay, let me put it in this way. I agree with you when you say test the laboratory and whatever. But I disagree with the woman rather. I disagree with the woman because this thing it goes both ways now. Now two people they enter relationship not just one person. However,
the promise ask the question. Now. Can you answer her? She asked the question.
What did you say?
Do women have erection? We don't have erection. We don't have phallus.
No, I think.
Hey.
If the person has erection.
I'm asking if a woman. He said it goes both ways. I'm saying, do women have erection? They do.
No. Wait. I'm going based on what the woman says. The woman say before you go marry a man, you must feel it. What of a man when will marry the woman?
You go feel it. Sorry, you go. Come and be going. So are you in support of feeling or not feeling? Will you feel it or you not feel it now?
The both go feel it.
So the both go feel it. Okay. Bye. Come and be going. Thank you. I read your message.
Says, is touching or seeing it enough to ascertain the functionality of the?
I wonder.
Don't you think that touching will make our bed defiled before marriage? There is an irresistible spirit when you touch the lion. Ladies, who never touch should take it. Don't touch.
Eddie Johnson says we should not deviate from the scriptures. Feeling it can lead to another thing. I suggest medical test is better.
And this says, Precious, Promise and Darlington. Precious, some men and women of God amaze me these days. Which one is this? Now what?
Nayana says, Precious, Promise and Darlington. Today's step down conversation. What woman of God is speaking from experience? Because I said that woman of God. So she cannot give what she don't have.
She don't touch plenty.
She's under administration.
And this says in the Bible where it says that you should not go you should go to your husband a virgin. It also says that if you discover that your wife is not a virgin, she should be stoned to death.
Hey!
After marrying he or you don't like or you divorce her. But now you said it is for better for worse. So why can't I taste what I want to live forever with? I'm from 7 and 8.
What was Faulkner saying? Faulkner says there is job for everyone. Teacher, scientist, mechanic. She's wrong, and feeling shonky doesn't mean the end result of feeling strong. Skunky will deliver good results. It's all about how to use it and eat healthy. Faulkner, what are we going on here? What has food got to do with this now? And result and food and test and laboratory.
You see that woman is not speaking from the unction of the Holy Spirit.
Because
that's contrary to what our God is saying. In fact, devil is speaking through her because he's speaking for him.
Hillary then says what is considered right or appropriate depends on the beliefs and values of the individual involved. It's essential for both parties to communicate openly and respect each other's boundaries and decisions. On that note, we now have my brother
drawing the curtain.
Apostle has spoken. So let's draw the curtain now and enter inside Kudos home. I know how Kudos is selling land and property.
Yes,
how do you feel the woman's home? How do you work? No, we're selling land. Let him man. We'll close that chapter. Which upper region and lower region? That is
we are going into Kudos home now. We need to get a roof over our head first.
Let's enter house. You cannot be testing woman's phalangos
without a roof over your head.
That will be the story of another day. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nasoni from Kudos Homes Limited. I'm here with a special package. From Kudos Homes Limited. Kudos Homes Limited is your favorite real estate company. We buy and sell landed property, Lagos, Ondo State, and the city of Enugu and Asaba. Tonight I will be starting from the whole area that we have our property, especially the one we have at Okegni, Bejuleki, which is called Kudos City.
What happened to you? Is everything okay? Go ahead. That is full your mouth. Well, you have plenty testimony to give. Go ahead, bro.
Let's start from Kudos Villa. Kudos Villa is located at Okegwi, Bejuleki, and is selling for 11 million naira, and it comes with a title document of CFO. So if you don't have a Kudos Villa, you are missing a lot. Kudos Villa is just few minutes away from the proposed international airport, and if you have missed the popular Lagos International Airport, you can't afford to miss this particular one, and it's selling for 11 million naira. If I leave Kudos Villa, we'll be going to Kudos Town, which is located at Ishiwo Ekpe. That one is selling for 700,000 naira. And let me tell you this night, all our properties are increasing this month from the number 15th days of the month of March. The price are changing. So good luck for those who have subscribed. So you that are here to subscribe, I don't know what you're waiting for. So this is an opportunity for you to subscribe now so that you can earn big. Kudos Town Ishiwepe is selling for 700,000 naira, which will be hitting 1 million naira on the 15th of this month. Just 11 days to hit the new price, which is 1 million naira. So subscribe now so that you'll be making a reel of 300,000 naira. If I leave Ishiwo Ekpe, I will be hitting Omuketu Ekpe, which is selling for 700,000 naira. In the next 11 days, is to be hitting 1.2 million naira. Wow, that is an additional 500,000 naira. If I were you now, I will subscribe now. I'll be making the sum of 500,000 naira in few days to come. So subscribe for Omuketu Ekpe, which is selling for 700,000 naira. And the number to reach us is 090-590-47514. 090-590-47514. Let me hit the city of Abowa Ikorodu. If you don't have a property there, so you're missing a lot. Abowa Ikorodu is selling for 700,000 naira. But in the next 11 days now, it will be 1 million naira. So I don't know what you are waiting for. Buy Abowa Ikorodu now, 700,000 naira. See the difference between the poor and the rich people take immediate action. So take that action now and join the Millionaire Club, because Abowa Ikorodu will be hitting 1 million naira in 11 days to come now. Call our phone number, which is 09059047514, 09059047514. So if I leave Abowa Ikorodu, let me hit the city of Enugu. Wow, city of Enugu. In fact, last Saturday they were so excited. I'm talking about our client, because we allocate them, we keep to our promise. All those people that have done with their payment, we allocate them. They were so happy. Some of them add more 2 plot, 3 plot. I don't know what you are waiting for. You are yet to buy Enugu, and it's selling for 900,000 naira. In the next 15 days, it's going for 1.2 million naira. Fairview Estate Enugu is just 5 minutes away from Godfrey Okoye University, and 15 minutes away from Caritas University, and 20 minutes away from Akanebia International Airport. Buy Fairview Estate Udobido Nike Enugu, and it's selling for 900,000 naira. Now, as I said before, it's going for 1.2 million in the next 11 days. I mean, on the 15th day of the month of March, it's going for 1.2 million naira. So buy it now, so that you can add another 300,000 naira to your income. So if I leave Udobido Nike, let me hit the city of Asaba. City of Asaba have Fairview Estate. Asaba, just behind the Asaba Airport, is located at Admiralty Drive, Asaba, and it is 1.5 million naira per launch price, and the price is going for 2 million naira in the next 11 days. I mean, March 15th of this month, the price will hit 2 million naira. So buy Fairview Estate Asaba. It's just 3 minutes away from Admiralty University and 5 minutes away from Coca Junction, and 15 minutes away from Niger Bridge. Is a very good location to buy, and it is a dry land. Buy Fairview Asaba. I don't know what you are waiting for. And this Asaba we are talking about, you can start with initial deposit of 500,000 and split the remaining one for the next 3 months and pay up. So don't wait to buy and wait. The number to reach is 09059047514, 09059047514. Our days of inspection are Monday to Saturday. I'm talking about Asaba and Enugu, and Lagos is Thursday and Saturday. Don't forget, Abowa Ikorodu, we are giving allocation this coming Thursday. I mean, on the 7th of this month of March, second batch of allocation of Abowa. So if you are done with your payment for Abowa property, get ready so that your land will be allocated for you. So you know, one thing that makes us so special from others is that we don't wait, or we don't delay for our allocation. We give what is called instant allocation. So I don't know what you are waiting for. This 2024, the goal is to make sure that all Nigerians has their own land. So you don't need to gather 1 million, 10 million, 5 million before you started buying. Before you subscribe to Tudor's Home Limited, you can start with as low as 100,000 naira. So don't wait to buy and wait. Call our phone number now, which is 09059047514, 09059047514. Our office is located at 171 Egbeda Idim Road. Enter motor from Oshodi or anywhere you are coming from to Egbeda bus, or take a bus that is going to Ikotun, take them to stop you at the Abulodu bus stop. Then call us, we pick you at that Abulodu bus stop. Kudos Home is at 171 Egbeda Idim Road, Egbeda, Lagos. And the Enugu office is 14 Okubo Road, MN, just 5 minutes away from Akanebia International Airport. So don't give excuse. You see this year, if you are giving excuse, now you sabio. So this is a very great opportunity. And if you are yet to subscribe to this Asaba, I don't know what you are waiting for. Buy Asaba now that is still selling for 1.5 million naira. In few days to come, if I'm talking about few days, is just 11 days, it will hit 2 million naira. I'm talking about Asaba. So buy. Let me quickly run through all our properties. Number one is Kudos Villa, which is selling for 11 million naira. It's located at Okegwinbejuleki. And if I live there, we have a Kudos stand, a Shiwo Ekpe, 700,000 naira that will hit 1 million naira in 11 days to come. And let me not forget Umuketu Ekpe that we just give allocation a few weeks ago. The first batch allocation is going for 1.2 million naira and it's still selling for 700,000 naira. If you're a good businessman, you know what to do. Buy it now. That is still cheap. 700,000 naira. Omuketu Ekpe. And don't forget Agbawa Ikorodu. So if you have that 700,000 naira now, go and pay now so that you'll be part of those that we're going to allocate this coming Thursday. I mean Thursday, 7th of the month of March, so that you'll be allocated at Agbawa Ikorodu. And don't forget Odobidonike 900,000 naira that is going for 1.2 million naira in the next 11 days. So buy it now, that is still 900,000 naira. They were so happy. In fact, my Igbo brother, I don't know that they have that passion in buying land. If you see the way that we are happy last Saturday that we are allocating them, and they buy more and more. So buy now 900,000 naira before it hits 1.2 million naira. Don't forget Asaba 1.5 million naira that is going for 2 million naira in few days to come. So if you're a good businessman, don't keep money in the bank. Don't allow the banking industry to use your head. Use your head by using that money in your account to subscribe now that is still cheap. So buy Kudos Villa, Kudos Fairview. So now that is teaching. The number to reach us is 09059047514. 09059047514. The reason why I call it with slow motion is that we don't know how to write very, very fast. So follow my pattern. Write 09059047514. The website is www.kudoshomesLimited.com and Instagram Kudos Homes Limited, Facebook Kudos Homes Limited, and just type Kudos Homes Limited on your Google. It will take you to wherever you want to go or whatever you want to know about Kudos Homes Limited. So that is it.
Alright. Is this a point I have to say? Thank you. Thank you, and so help us God. Thank you so much, Brother Kudos. I'm calling you Brother Sonny Kudos. Brother Sonny Kudos, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, welcome.
Alright, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much. Alright, but listen, let's get your parting shot before we leave.
Precious, is Tinubu back from Qatar?
But still, are we back to?
You say my parting shot now.
There is a question you want to use it and ask me. I don't want to do jam question.
Try and answer this.
I cannot answer, sir. Sir?
Is he back?
Sir?
What is the population of Qatar? 3 million. That was where you carried 38 people to go and visit them. How many of the people have come here to visit you?
Let's say goodbye.
What I'm saying in essence, look, you see this thing we are saying and nobody paying attention. They will pay attention by force. So I'm not joking. You say this is the thing that we come here to. We've been advising and talking to them. They don't want to listen. By the time the chiefs are done, I don't know how they will contain Nigerians when they become angry. Good evening.
All right, good evening, Lagos. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Precious Aye. I promise produce this show, and she'll be joining me from time to time. By the way, you want to catch me, Barrister Zolizin and I are on YouTube at Precious Aye Official on YouTube. Precious, spelled Precious. Enyi is ENYI TV. Precious Enyi TV on YouTube. I'll see you tomorrow again. God willing.